fish need for their habitat? Shelter, food, oxygen, stability, and space. So where's somewhere on here where there's shelter?
Right here.
Both of you are right. Okay. Okay, where's somewhere where there's food?
Right here. Right here.
We have done this field trip with the first graders for approximately 15 years, and we've coordinated with Bob Chicken from the Watershed Council. And the reason we started this was because first grade and fourth grade curriculum both cover the water cycle.
The ocean, right? The sun hits the ocean. What happens to that ocean water? It goes up in the air, it evaporates, right? And then it forms evaporation, and it forms what? Comes up? No, the water. Clouds, that's right. We don't have any clouds today, but if we were out in the ocean, we'd probably see some clouds. So out in the ocean, you've got these clouds. They form and they bring water over to the what? The mountains, right? That's where we are today, right? We're up in the Blue Mountains. We're not all the way at the top, but we're kind of up there today, you know. And so up here is where all the rain comes down, and all the snow comes down in the winter, right? And then in the spring, it all comes down, like right behind me, right now. South Fork of the Walla River, running pretty good. That's a lot, it's because there's a lot of snow melt in that water that's coming down. And this is a high time of year for a lot of water movement. So it all comes down, goes down to streams, goes into groundwater. It goes into rivers, and the rivers go where? To the ocean. And then we're what? We're back at the beginning, right?
Well, I'm John Zerba. I'm the chairman of the Watershed Council since 1994. I can't say how long we've been doing this field trip, but I've been involved with it since we started. Started with first and fourth graders out at Ferndale, which my wife was a first grade teacher, so I got roped into helping with this. And I've talked about the riparian area since we started. It's always been the same. Riparian area. Well, what it is, it's the land next to the stream. And right here, the stream bank right there to the edge of the hillside. Now there's good riparian area and there's bad riparian area. What you're standing on is not very good, but the rest of this around here is pretty good. Let me ask you a question. When you get a drink of water, do you like hot water or cold water? Yeah. So, fish like cold water too. Now, if you're taking a bath, do you want to take a bath in dirty water or clean water?
Clean.
Okay, well, fish like clean water too.
The first graders partner up with the fourth graders, and then when they come back, hopefully they're still at our school, they'll come back. And they seem to have gained enough knowledge to understand a little bit more, but they get to go to about 8 different stations.
Hey, stay on the line. Sinuosity. Can you say sinuosity? And that means what? Winding, huh? So, of those 2 lines, which one was sinuosity? The first graders or the fourth graders?
And all year long we've studied the water cycle and done water projects, investigations, that sort of thing. And so this kind of ties up, it's our culminating activity for the year for fourth grade.
How many of you guys go fishing? What kind of fish do you guys go fishing for?
Salmon! Rainbow
Salmon?
trout.
Rainbow trout? Salmon?
Regular salmon.
Anything else besides steelhead? What kind of trout?
Rainbow. Crappie?
Uh-huh.
I do rainbow fish.
Now some of those fish that you guys talked about, we find in the Walla River. And I'm going to talk to you about 4 native fishes today. Native fish means that they naturally occur in the river. The first one we're going to talk about is bull trout.
We need a couple people to watch the thermometer tonight.
I will. Can I watch one?
Why don't you come over this way and sure. So we're going to sit these in here. We're going to let them sit for about 3 minutes or so. And then we're going to take a reading. And then we'll kind of talk about what the temperature is. Well, we have other things to do as well.
They seem to be a real good match, the two grade levels. They, fourth graders watch over the first graders and take care of things, and most of the time we have pretty good success with that.
How you distinguish a river birch from any other tree is by the smooth margins. You take your leaf and you do your hand like this. Feel how smooth it is and how easy it is to break. That's how you distinguish a river birch from any other tree out here. And it has smooth margins. Everybody got it picked out here?
Yeah, I
Okay. And what's the name of this tree?
here there's another.
River birch? You remember this name of this tree? River birch.
Hi, my name is Brian Walcott. I'm where I work for the Watershed Council here in Milton Freewater. And today we had a field trip of a bunch of students, first and fourth graders, that came up to have a look at the river and learn about some of the habitat that's used by the animals that live up in this area. I had a pretty fun station today. I was talking about the insects that live in the river, and the kids like seeing the little creepy crawly things. They're afraid of them at first, but then they want to hold them and pick them up. Yeah, flies, dragonflies, mayflies, caddisflies, stoneflies. So that's right. So let's go look at some of these animals. Come on over to the table. This is just a stonefly larva that later on in its life cycle it's going to turn into a fly that'll fly up out of the river. It's an important food source for fish. But it's just one of the fun things I get to do during the year.
We've had different presenters throughout the years, and every year the kids are always on task, and they just go from site to site, and we don't have any discipline problems. They're very excited about it, and
We also have wonderful parents with us, so that helps a lot too.
right. So it's always set up very well by Bob, and so when we get up here, there's not much for us to do except for we get to just go around the groups and make sure everybody's on task, and it's never been a problem.